This week's Parsha of Bechukosai presents the tochacha, the chastisement that the Rebbeinu Shalom gave to Klal Yisrael. There is a second tochacha that's found in Parshas Kisavo with a hemshech in Parshas Nitzavim. One of the klolim, one of the principles that's found in Chazal, an ironclad principle. The Gemara says in Masechet Sota that one of the great guiding elements of a mechanech is smol doche b'yamim b'karev. A mechanech has to be able to exercise, on the one hand, discipline, but on the other hand, that discipline, the midas hadin, has to be founded upon a concept of ahava, a deep, profound, abiding love for every child that he disciplines. One cannot have smol doche without yamim b'karev. And of course the emphasis really has to be today, b'zmanenu anu, on yamim b'karev. Mayim rabim lo yuchlu v'chabos esa'ava u'nahoros lo yishtafua. I introduced that in the context of the techacha that's found in Bechukosai and the techacha that's found in Kisavo / Nitzavim. Every techacha must be accompanied by divrei nechama, by consolation. Every small dochek has to have an accompaniment of a yamim b'karev. Where does one see the nechama in Parshas Bechukosai, and where does one see the nechama in Kisavo / Parshas Nitzavim? So when one examines Bechukosai, one sees harsh tochacha. The Torah speaks about Eretz Yisrael becoming desolate, Klal Yisrael being exiled, dispersed, going into Golus, v'yeschem ez zoreh bagoyim, v'arikosi achreichem chorev, v'hoisa artzechem shmama, v'arechem yucharba. But Baruch Hashem, towards the end, Klal Yisrael, in their state where they are wallowing in turpitude, in Golus, wake up and realize that they are the ones responsible for this onish. And the Torah tells us in Bechukosai, in Perek Chavav Pasuk Mem, v'hisvadu esavonam yesavon avosam b'ma'alom asher mo'alu bi v'yap asher holchu imi b'keri. There will be a kind of vidui. And this vidui, of course, as we know from the Rambam and Hilchos Tshuva, and in general, this vidui is very significant. Vidui, of course, is hakaras hachet, a recognition that I've acted inappropriately, improperly, and that's, of course, the beginning of the ta'alich of tshuva. That is the nechama that's found over here in Parshas Bechukosai. However, as we know, Kisavo / Nitzavim addresses a futuristic kind of situation. The Torah almost speaks of a Mashiach type of situation that's going to ultimately emerge when Klal Yisrael will do tshuva, especially where the Ramban learns in Perek Lamed, Ki ha-mitzvah zis asher adechi mitzavcha hayom, the mitzvah referring to the mitzvah of tshuva, and then the Torah speaks about the Rebbeinu Shalom is going to gather us, gather the Nichal Yisrael, Ini yed nidachacha mitzvah shamayim, mishom yikabetzcha Hashem elokecha, mishom yikachecha, and Hashem will bring us to Eretz Yisrael. And there we see in the Nechama words that are considerably more powerful and more potent and more profound than the Nechama that's found in Bechukosai. In Bechukosai, the Torah speaks about the hisvadu esavonam bidui, and then the Lashon HaPasuk is O zikana livavam he'arel. Then your heart that is uncircumcised will be rendered penitent and contrite. Lashon hachna. O zikana livavam he'arel v'oz yirtzir esavonam. A very striking metaphor. Livavam he'arel. Umaltem isar las levavchem, the Torah says. But here the Lashon only is O azikana. There will be a sense of hachna, a sense of becoming contrite and penitent, as I mentioned. What about in Parshas Kisavo Nitzavim? There in Nitzavim the Torah uses a more striking and more profound, more emphatic expression. Umal Hashem elokecha zevavcha v'zevav. Here we speak about O zikana levavim he'arel, and then we speak about the milah of Arlas Alev, the circumcising of the foreskins of their heart. I know there are really two steps. The first step is found in Bechukosai, the second / is found in Kisavo / Nitzavim, and the Ramban over there comments, referring to the Gemara in Shabbos, Umal Hashem Elokecha Zevavcha, says the Ramban. That's what Chazal mean when they say Habolatayim Messiah also. The Rebbeinu Shalom will accompany us in the Ta'alich of Tshuva. And the Ramban there addresses the concept of Bechira Chavshis, which of course is ongoing and extant and operative all the time. But the Ramban adds, Avalimos HaMashiach. The Psukim and Nitzavim address a futuristic situation where the Bechira will be only in one direction, only to do that which is of a constructive nature. Limos HaMashiach Tia Bechira B'tov Lahem Teva Lo Yisav Lahem Halev L'Masheinu Roi V'lo Yachbot Tzvo Klal. The heart will not desire that which is inappropriate. That's the circumcision the Torah addresses in Nitzavim. That's the Pasukim that I mentioned throughout Tanakh. Chemda, desire, a streetcar named desire. That is a foreskin for the heart. Umol halev, what's the milas halev of Parshas Nitzavim? Shelo yachma v'lo yisaveh. We will no longer have any desire. The Yeshiva Adam is manahu l'asher hoyel kodem cheto shalom harishon. This is Rabban L'shitasa, that is Perish al Torah. Our object is to return to the matzah of Adam Harishon kodem achet, to that kind of paradise, to that kind of Gan Eden. Shoya'oseh b'tiva masharoy lasos. He was disciplined to do only that which Hashem Yisbarach commanded him to. And that's what the pasuk says, and what Chazal comment on, but the pasuk Yirmiyahu, the Navi tells us in Perek Lamed Aleph, Hinei Yomim Boyim Num Hashem speaks about that future where there will be once again a krisas bris between Klal Yisrael and Rebbeinu Shalom. V'zeu bitul yetzer hara v'asos halei b'tivo ma'aseu haroi. So the fact the Torah has two tochachas, the Ramban Kayadua l'shitasa, that these two tochachas represent. One is the Churban Bayis Rishon, one is the Churban Bayis Sheni. But the ideal, of course, is that we should once again, through tshuva and through limud Torah, through shmiras hamitzvos, try our best to, in a step-by-step kind of process, to do tshuva, beginning with vidur, akar sachet, but subsequently coming to the madrega, which the Torah describes and the Nevi'im describe, Yemos HaMashiach, a madrega of milas halev, where we will only be moving in one direction, litzad hatov, and thereby come back to the matzah of Adam Rishon Kodem Achet. Halabai, we should be zocheh